Hello, my hosts, and welcome to a Minecraft stream with buggy chat. Let me fix... Oh. Does that fix the chat? Oh, let me get me a second. All sorts of chaos is going on. Right, let's see if I can fix that. That's better. I want to apologise for a little bit of scuff today. You might have seen a brief stream by me where I thought I was recording something, but in fact, I was streaming it. Ah, the classic mistakes. Anyway, let's get back to Minecraft. Once again, we are hobbing around up on the nether roof. I have been thinking we are running very low on a reliable source of bamboo. So I thought we might build ourselves a big bamboo farm. Now, where can we do that? Let's go to the... let's go to the shoreline around here. Are we going the right way? Ah, it's because of the rain. I'm thinking we completely level this area here and turn it into our bamboo farm. So basically, let's mark it out. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Say about 12 wide. And go along here to, let's say, hi Spectra, good to see you. To this point with it. I think that would be a good way to do it. Hello, and I'm gonna have to grab an extra bed for here, I think. And 1, sleep in my base first. Unless we want to build it closer to the base. And then it will be in our random tick range. I suppose I don't really have to worry about lag management. Since it's just me. There we go. And that's... Alternatively, just thinking about it, I could build it underneath here. I was going to build my furnace down here, but I could build my bamboo farm first. That would require a lot of hollowing out, which, since I do have a silk pickaxe, would give me a whole lot of smooth stone, normal stone, which would be a little bit handy in some upcoming projects. Let's grab that. I think that's actually what we're going to do. So we'll go down here. Now, how high does bamboo grow? How high bamboo Minecraft? 12 blocks tall. 12 to 16. So we'll go down 18 blocks from here. I'm just highlighting that. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll grab our you as well. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Right. I want to go across by 12. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ooh, that's handy. We'll grab that as well. Ooh, really nice big block of coal here. Ooh, and lapis. There. We'll close this space in so it doesn't spawn any monsters. Wow, that was a really big. And now we've got to basically remove all of this out as far as we want to go. We'll go, let's say, 8 along here. No. Because the idea is to have this is sort of like in the excuse me, have this in the basement. Ah, okay. That is cool. Oops. And we'll go quite a distance along here. Just basically I'm going to be recreating a system I had. That's not an unreasonable take to have. We need, part of good ethics is being able to have society adjust to new paradigms, basically. Okay. I think this will be enough for that. Ooh. More copper, which we haven't found a use for yet. Right. And we're going to have to put a stone over there to act as a bridge. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And that is... I've got them broken in, I think. No. That's the top of our sorting system. So put that off there. So we'll have to have this at this level. That's why. The thing is, with AI, it's being used correctly. It still has the potential to do bad things. Definitely. I want to do a video shortly on the cookie clicker, not the cookie clicker problem, sorry. The, what's it called? The paperclip problem, which basically is another example of AI being used innocently, but having bad results. There we go. And another example I will give, like that, is the AI that drives the YouTube algorithm. It can if it wants, I wouldn't say wants to. One of the side effects of that algorithm is that it can lead people into extremist groups and basically find people who are lonely and vulnerable and suggest that they join extremist political groups as a solution to that loneliness and vulnerability. And it's not even doing it on purpose. It just happens as a consequence of the way the algorithm works. And as a person who works on YouTube, that type of thing is scary to me. But it also does, through exactly the same mechanism, it can basically feed silly nonsense Elsagate videos to little kids who just want to look at brightly coloured things and don't really understand the content of what they're looking at. The power of suggestion is pretty bad with AIs. Yep, that's another aspect of them that is really problematic. Okay. And we'll keep holding out this. And I know this means that a lot of setting this up will be just removing stone. But since we need this stone anyway, it's killing 2 stones with 1 bird. And I am not proud of that. Okay, I'm lying. I'm actually quite proud of that. There we go. Hollowing out more of this space here. And I'm sure we're going to get more... more revelations of Google recommending people into algorithmic rabbit holes that are not healthy for them as time goes by. And gravel, dirt. Probably want to process these later, so I'm going to put that in this box here. And we'll keep on digging. Oh, don't need those ingots either. That's it. Right. I mean, part of the power of AIs is they're good at seeing patterns in large amounts of data. For example, they might not know anything about human nature, but they can detect through your change in shopping habits, if you are pregnant or not, which is quite alarming to some people, especially with all the situations with rights of bodily autonomy or rights of control over one's body issues that have been recently going on in various places. And we'll go like that. Get that there. That one there. And the thing is, at least with radicalization, most people that end up being swept up into those type of groups, it's because they have a psychological profile that makes them vulnerable to that type of manipulation. So if you have something that is trawling through a huge amount of data, it becomes quite easy to find the people to target for that type of thing. Once it's sucked into the beginning of the radicals, yeah. that there. Glad I got it out of it sometime, Holly. I am glad you did as well. There we go. Clear this level out. We will keep going down. Alright. Actually, I think I want this to be deeper. Right. Goes like that. That's there. Debunking. Yeah, exactly. And a lot of it is telling people stuff that is not true, but they want to believe. And it's very easy to just feed people simple solutions that make sense to them, but are actually fully nonsense when you look at the data and the evidence. But because it appeals to people's self-interest, especially if they're young and don't have broader knowledge of the world, it's very easy to lead people astray and mislead them. There we go. That is coming down like that. There we go. Another layer out. And we'll continue like that. We want to make this nice and deep, so we have a lot of space to build in. Oh, that's a bit concerning. That's safe. I just want to fill that in so it's level. I know you understand it, but the presence of sandstone means that there is probably sand above that level, and if there's sand above that level, it could collapse in on my head and kill me. So I am being quite careful. Even worse, it could open up under the ocean and then flood as well. I think this will be the depth that we go on this, along this path again. Yep. And we'll cut back along that way. The other problem with having a big hollow space is if I don't light this up correctly, could end up with making a little spawning area below, which I do not want, because as we've established, I'm a massive coward who does not like having monsters attack me. Another thing to say about radicalization stuff, that you can trust yourself. You think you can trust yourself not be affected by it, but you don't notice stuff until a big enough change has happened. Yep. That's one of the disturbing aspects, and I've just gone and broken something. oops, disturbing aspects of basically stuff that affects your mind and your perception. I remember a case where I had gotten my blood taken, and it had caused me to basically almost pass out. But I wasn't aware that my ability to think had been severely affected by the fact that I didn't have enough blood in me until the person taking my blood had forced me to basically eat a jelly bean. And that at that point I became aware that, oh, my mental faculties are not working properly. It's a very much a thing like that. Was there another? This one's not working correctly. No, that's fixed up. We are missing another repeater here. This one looks less bright than the others. I think that's a sign that something's wrong. No? What's going on? Gotta hunt down you. That wasn't what I wanted to do. This is a bit sus, but it's fine. There's a missing filter in here, and I can't find where it is. And if it fails... Why is the redstone not working? Because I undermined it slightly and broke one of the repeaters. And I'm trying to find where that is. But because all the redstone is behind transparent block or opaque blocks, yeah, I'm going to have... That's probably the best way to fix it. Can I crawl into it with a... Yes. Ah, here it is. Okay, let's check if there's any other ones broken. There's another one over here broken. Great suggestion to crawl. I'm going to have to put a block down over here as well. Oh. Major breakage there, and the repeaters here have despawned. Okay, I'm going to have to grab some more. There. Crawl, crawl, crawl. Yep, you're right. They just despawned. That's not what I wanted to do. And out we pop. The crawl mechanism is so useful. Just basically allows you to do a lot of extra stuff that you wouldn't be able to do without it. And you here got spare repeaters. And we'll fix the other ones up. How many of these have got? I think we should have entered for the other side, but anyway. It's pretty dark in here as well. Thankfully, there's nothing can spawn in this area because it's so cramped with all the repeaters. There we go. Where is this gap here? There it is. You there, and not like that. Like that. Sure that this thing is reset to the right spot. Okay, all fixed up. So, have you ever tried out Minecraft version 2? No, I haven't. I've tried out a lot of the older versions. And I've even played the initial beta release, but I don't think I've ever tried out anything called Minecraft version 2. Put you in there. Put these down there. 2 was pretty fun to mess around with. Okay. What was its... What features did it have? Does it have? Oh, right. It's one of the... I did try out the version that had all the random realms that you could go to, which had all different strange properties. That was great fun. And we go. There, that one, like that. All right. Clear that out as well. And worst comes to worst, we'll just remove more blocks. It had talking blocks, it had etho slabs, it had a couple of new redstone retort, and you could overfeed animals. It had diamond chickens and a bunch more stuff. Oh, that sounds really cool and interesting. I will definitely have a look into that. Oh, have I broken something again? Oh, no. That bit's okay. There. That come along like that. Keep on moving out. First version, add in coal block and horses. Okay. It's interesting how sometimes they use April Fool's versions to introduce features that go on to become major parts of the game. It's like beloved things. Well, not beloved, but I mean, the coal block is quite useful, and horses are really liked. There we go. Close that off as well. We'll continue to hollow this out. And this stone is going to be used to build more of my base. And probably later, and also because it's a key part of repeaters and comparators, and I'm doing a lot of redstone-y type stuff, so it makes sense to want to have a very useful redstone material. There we go. Yeah. You get out of there. That's it. It also had burned out torches and tinted glass. Oh, I remember. I remembered when they were suggesting that torches would burn out. And I made, and they said that the torches that were going to be made, torches that were made before the patch that burnt out torches would not burn out. So I made a huge huge amount of torches just in case, because I did not want to have sort of consumable torches. But that was a good thing that I decided not to have torches burn out. There we go. Wipe all the sand as well. Hmm. Interesting bit of hollow space over there. I'm not sure why that didn't get filled in. I'm not sure if we just removed it or something. That's the thing. Burnout torches would be pretty neat. I guess it's just that you'd have situations where you couldn't reliably if you could put them out by yourself, definitely, then they would be neat. Be a bit like the way you have the campfires, where you can have a lit campfire and then put water on it to extinguish it. And then it would work well with, so like, for an aesthetic thing. There. Right. That's it. Okay. And we'll continue to mine these out. Ah, cool. We've got plenty of space. There's also been the change in the lighting engine that well, the way lighting works, that it needs to be in absolute darkness before it'll start spawning monsters, which makes mob grinders a little bit harder to build, but not significantly so. And I think it works better for people who are less technically inclined to understand when their builds are vulnerable. So all in all, it's probably a positive improvement. Wish there's a way to have an invisible light source. Yeah, a lot of people have wanted a sort of like a black light, which blocks spawning, but allows you to have darkness as an aesthetic component of your build. And I agree, it would be pretty neat. Alright. There we go. This is going to take a while. That's that. The weird thing is, when I'm looking up in Minecraft, I almost reflexively strain my neck up. And it means if I'm building a long time on builds that are above my head, I end up straining my neck, which is a bit of a pain. I suppose it adds to the realism, or the veracitude, which I think is a type of worm. There we go. So what I am thinking is we're going to build this sort of like big room across here. We plant bamboo. We'll have a flying machine that will fly back and forth and harvest it. Ooh. Talking about blocks of coal. That's nice and handy and will come in useful. There we go. That. And I'll go and drop off my stuff now, since we've got a full load of stuff. There we go. There. So, coal ore there, copper, then the rest. And there is a ground gurgling in the background. Yeah. Right. Any other resources from here? Yep. Right. There. We'll bring that like that. And there. And just going to leave the sand alone. Ooh. I saw brief flashes of light. That was concerning. Right. And we'll go like that. Oh, more coal. I think we probably want to put a torch down there just so we can see what we're doing. Okay, what's going on over there? Ah. Okay, so this is where we are. Let's put down a stone level here. Your router stopped giving internet for a few minutes. Oh dear. That is concerning. I prefer technology to remain reliable for me and the people I care about. Right. There we go. So we'll fill in this roof area to that level. Pretty sure we don't have any sand. On our floor level, so that's fine. Like that. Close this off here. Go like that. Occasionally I bump a hole through the roof, which is kind of irritating. You. We'll go like that. And right. Gonna also check on my check on how much magma cubes I've acquired, because I'm getting very close, I think, having enough magma cubes to build a big pigman farm, or zombie pigman farm. Hold on. Do you take damage by standing on lanterns? Because there was a little sort of tick type sound, which I normally associate with taking damage. Okay. Well, that has a weird sound when it gets set on sometimes. Okay. So it's just lanterns being lanterns. Let's fill in that roof there. So we have it sort of like uniform. Right there. This is gonna... No, it didn't drop water on me. Do I use Spotify? No, I don't. Because I know everybody's having their Spotify of the Year thing. What I do wish, and I'm basing this off of a suggestion by Hank Green, that YouTube could do a YouTube of the Year, basically using the same algorithmic thing, basically telling you what creators were big for you that year. I used Spotify for a year, and now I'm switching to YouTube Music. Yeah, when I do listen to music online, it is almost always using YouTube Music. Especially since I have... I have YouTube Premium, mostly because of my job. So using YouTube for music makes a lot more sense for me. Yeah, there. That is this. Let's just drop a lantern over here in this dark spot. Just so I can see what I'm doing. There. Me. I personally just use YouTube Premium in quotes. Ah, okay. There. Oh. Have things collapse. Like that. There's no need to make sure that the floor is level. So we're going to be removing that floor later on anyway. Struggle with the sand. That's there. Once you don't have ads, it's tough to go back. Yeah, that's true. The other problem with ads is it means that YouTube's decisions about all of its policy matters is made basically to made basically to appease the ad companies rather than on any genuine artistic or creative or moral basis. It's more about what will make the ad companies comfortable. There we go. Profit over people. Yeah. And, or in the case of YouTube for the longest time, loss minimization over people. Because there was a very... Because making YouTube profitable is actually quite a difficult proposition because it's so expensive to run. There's a lot of video sharing sites which have thought, oh yeah, we can do YouTube, and found out that no, video is very expensive. There we go. Let's go slow. Swim up there. Oops. Because it's the two major costs for hosting are bandwidth and storage. Well, bandwidth, storage, and actual data processing. And video requires a lot of all three. Wish you could specifically request to watch an ad to support a creator. And don't forget constant management, maintenance. That's true as well. The closest you've got to that in current YouTube is Super Thanks, but that's rather than watching a video, you are paying directly. How am I going? I am going terrific. Been feeling quite creative and fulfilled. And that is normally when I am at my best. There we go. We've got all of this sand to deal with. And the real problem is you have... Okay. Good luck on your project. I am sure you won't need it because you will have the ability to deal with it. And has that... It's still got a hole in it, or did it... Yeah, there's a hole there. Mate, sand. Yeah, it is a bit irritating. Unfortunately, it's the key component of some very useful Minecraft things like concrete and dynamite. Oh, TNT. That's it. Skip a lot of bat. Choose to watch an ad. Do it to help CCs out. I don't know if you're... if the if skipped ads affects a creator's CPM. Oh, CPM is cost per milli, which is the amount of... It's the amount of money you get paid per million ads. And fortunately for a creator my size, so I'm not getting that massive views yet. I don't get much money. Actually, I don't get any money at all on ads. But I am looking forward to the point where I can monetize my content. There we go. Right. And that goes like that. Right. And one more bit to clear out, and then I'll be on to going down another level, I think. There we go. Collect you up. Alright, and close these off as well. That's there. Skip ads as in... Yeah. I do know that on most ad blockers, you can whitelist certain creators, so you will still watch the ads for those people. There we go. And one last bit here. Still some more water. I'm going to go up to the... I will go up to the level above and do a little bit of terraforming by covering all of that with sand, because otherwise it will look pretty ugly, I suspect. There we go. That. And put down a layer of torches to cause the sand to... We're out of torches? Well, lanterns, actually, those things are. Close that off with stone. Ah. And that one as well. Right. Make a little ladder. Close that. Sand and water, both of them pretty irritating to deal with in Minecraft. I will not Apparently in Canada there's a new streaming service that relies solely on ads. Ah. That's interesting. Okay. Right. There. Right. That. Oh, I think we do need a torch over there. A lantern. Sorry. Grab stone. I'll put sandstone for this next bit. Okay. That's that thing done. We'll leave the torches there for the time being. Lanterns and chains are such good blocks. Yeah. They are very functional. Use them a ton in your builds. As you should. Right. So let's get rid of almost all of the sand. Put that back. We'll grab the ore and that. Let's go. What's the time like? It's got plenty of sunlight out. Alright. Let's go and fix all the damage we've caused. Wow, that's a mess, isn't it? There was a pretty little pond here before. Close this off. Let's sort of bury that like that. Make that sort of like a bridge. Go up twice there. That. Not that good at terraforming to get a realistic look, but we'll try and make it sort of consistent. And I'm gonna need more sand. Go. That up there. Right. You go there. Got a big log cabin on my modded world. Got a second floor by the ceiling, so I use chains to hold it up and make it look pretty nice. Okay. I bet it does. There we go. That like that. And we'll close this in here. Okay. We've basically restored our pond. Excellent. Right. Let's put our sand back and we'll crack all our resources while we are here. Right. A lot of coal. I'll probably end up turning them all into torches. And right. Good. Done. It's not a floor that goes from wall to wall, because that would make it feel cramped. Like a four. Ah, so it's sort of a mezzanine type situation. I do like a nice mezzanine. There we go. And the copper ore as well. Get this one. Get a nice overview of our area here. And there's the length of our base going outwards. And we will harvest all of our copper. What's my render distance at? I don't think it's actually that far. Hold on. Options. Video settings. I've got it set to 12 chunks. Let's bring that up to 24. Ah, that's better. That is a lot cooler. Now you can see the whole lake that my base sits on. The rainforest across the way. My gold farm, my iron farm. And even my mob grinder there. And you can see the reef that comes along. That's really nice. Yeah. And we'll grow classic self-repairing block. There we go. A whole lot of coal. So out of mining out, it's like that basement area, we've got 2 and a bit blocks of coal, a little bit of raw iron, some lapis, and almost 2 blocks of copper, which I haven't found a real big use for, at least not in relationship to the amount of it that I have in my modded world, but a lot of the mods make up for it. Yeah. There we put those into the smeltering. had extra pork chops in there. That is cool as well. I suppose we can probably go for... actually, let's grab some coal from there. Do we have any spare sticks? Or torches? No spare sticks. Not sure if I have... oh. Got some spare lanterns. I was thinking I would like some spare, just basic torches as well. Well, we can make those into torches if we need to. Now, computer has regular chucks ticking with me able to see my until my vision's blocked. Ah, yeah, you were talking about that mod that basically gives you infinite sight. I'll put that away. Now we have too many torches, but better to have too many than not enough. Swap that out for the torches. And we will dig down another layer, I think. Do you ever play modded? Use that mod? Yep, I am pretty sure that's one of the mods that I will end up using. Did I just drop? Yeah, I dropped them down there. Oof! Right. That's... there we go. There. Continue along. Just make another level. Because we're almost deep enough. Oh, more copper. That's... I mean, you can make the copper blocks, which are cool. But I have to wonder, we're ever going to have copper as a, basically a technical component, as in something that you would use in a system to build more resources. Currently end busting, looking for this rare weapon. Which rare weapon is that? Put in a torch there and close this space off. It's called the Reaper. It's called the Reaper or SMT. Okay. What unique properties does it have that make it so desirable? Or is it just its rareness? Oh. so much coal. That's pretty handy. All right. And we'll continue to fill, well, actually opposite of fill. That goes like that. The Scathe deals a decent amount of damage and lets you heal from killing enemies. Ah, it's got sort of like a lifesteal effect. That is cool. There we go. And we'll go like that. Continue to go down here. Actually, if it wasn't for the fact that we really wanted to get the stone and Knuckles. And Knuckles? I think you would have... I don't think it's Lifesteal and Knuckles. I think it's Sonic and Knuckles. There. Basically, it's a chance of weakness, and you can click to suck in that mob, healing you when you kill it. Ah! Right. All right. The advantage of switching to normal torches over the lanterns is that they're easy to place. I just want it because it's a skate. Yep. I can understand having a favourite weapon type. And having it being cool and all. That is very much my speed. There we go. That's like that. Especially if it's something that's life draining. Alright. Then we go down. We'll continue. Oh, and more copper. That's just bridge over that gap there. Basically, that hole get removed as we go back and forth. Also been searching for a bunch of loot chests and making sure every one of my mods doesn't spawn anything. Right. Right there. Clear you off as... Oh, it's gone and done that, has it? And that's like you are coming with me. Clearing off that. It's supposed to add extra enchantments you get by finding them in chests. I haven't found one of them yet. Ah. A little disappointing. No config file for it either. Oh, so you can't adjust the probabilities to be something more balanced or fun. Yeah. My silk. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. My silk touch. Slipped past that. Clear you off. And we'll go. Don't want to use the fortune one because I just then get spammed with flint. There. Ah, why do you wish that? And there. Right. We'll continue to clear out this massive space. And I know if I had built this above ground, it adds a bunch of cool enchantments. Ah, okay. Well, this would have been completed a long time ago, but I do rather like to have sort of like underground facilities. I suppose I could just blow all of this up with dynamite, TNT, etc. No good enchantments mods for fabric. Oh. That is a pity. I'd rather sort of incompatibility with stuff you want to use is such a pain and so limiting. All right. There we go. And clear out. Yes, I think this is a talking about limiting. All right, let's continue to the back of here. There. Go up here. That's all going fine. Oh, it's a bit of copper in the walls. It's a bit more copper in the walls. I'm going to get rid of these. Okay, I think we are going to leave it there for today. Let's get back to my main room. So today we started hollowing out a space underneath our base for our bamboo farm. We're going to continue doing that for a few more streams. Thank you everybody for joining me. If it's your first time watching my stream, please consider subscribing. Tomorrow we are going to be playing some Factorio, and we will be working on a box building factory. So I hope everybody will join me for that. Thank you very much for keeping me company, and I hope to see you later. Thank you.